Hello everyone, so two things. First thing, yesterday I uploaded a video which I took down about 20-25 minutes after I uploaded it, and I basically just want to give an explanation as to why. Basically, a while ago I made a video called An American Attempts a British Accent, wherein I pretended to be an American attempting a British accent. And I did this so that British people would come on there, and because of the information, the extra information that I was giving them about the fact that I was American, which is wrong, but because they had no reason to assume that it was wrong, they assumed that I was American, and because of that, their understanding and perception of my accent, the British accent, which was real, it kind of skewed it. They started picking out flaws with it that weren't really there. It was just a little bit of fun, a little game, just to prove a point about perception and stuff like that. And I still occasionally get comments from people saying, that was crap, I'm British and that was terrible, that sounded American all the way through. And I'm like, haha, you're an idiot. But yesterday, an American girl, she looked about between 13 and 15, she uploaded a video response wherein she said that she could do a better British accent than I could, and she was American, and she also said various other things in her video that weren't particularly, what's a sensitive way of saying this? Factually accurate. And some of the things she was saying were quite funny. Shocking as well. So I decided that it might be funny for me to upload a video response wherein I just sat there shocked. I didn't say anything in this video at all. I was just gasping and, you know, having a shocked look on my face. As she said these things, and as she claimed that she could do a better British accent than me. After I uploaded it, and I was asking people, does this, on Skype and stuff, does it seem a little bit mean, blah blah blah, and a few people said that it might be a little bit mean, it might upset her, just because she's so young. I didn't think it was that mean, I didn't say anything, I don't think I was mocking her personally or anything like that, but I can imagine it might upset her, and I decided to err on the side of caution and just take it down, just because I didn't want to upset her because she's so young. So yeah, that's why I took that video down. Second thing that I want to talk about, something she said in her video, which isn't something that she said that was unique to her. A lot of people say this, alright? Was that there's no such thing as a British accent, it's just an English accent. And British people say this all the time on my video wherein I'm pretending to be an American doing a British accent. So loads and loads and loads of British people say this, and they also tend to say things like, "Oh, silly American, you weren't to know, all right?" But there are actually 4 countries in Britain: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. It's these things that really annoy me, because I get the sense, even though I am kind of lying to them in this video to prove a point about accents, and they aren't really to know, these are British people, and they seem like, a lot of them seem like they're being quite condescending because they think I'm an American. They're looking down on me as an American. Never thought I'd say that. They're looking down on me as an American and being like, oh, silly Americans. What you probably don't know, because you're an American and you don't know anything else about the world, is that there are 4 countries in Britain and there's no such thing as a British accent. Well, bullshit. And I want to clear this up. Really petty video, probably going to get 0 amount of views, well, very few views, but I need to actually point this out. First of all, there is such thing as a British accent, okay? There are English accents, there are Scottish accents, there are Welsh accents. They are all British accents, alright? Because they are all from Britain. Saying that there's no such thing as a British accent is exactly like saying there's no such thing as a British person. I'm English, and therefore I am also British. Scottish people are Scottish, but by virtue of being a country in Britain, they are also British. So you can get British accents. The reason why it might not be the best term to use is because it's not very useful in pinning down exactly what kind of accent there is, because there is such diversity in accents. There is Scottish accents, there are Welsh accents, there's all kinds of English accents. So it's not a very useful term, British accent, just like European accent wouldn't be. I've got a European accent, but it's not a very useful term because it doesn't narrow it down enough. If I said, oh, well, that guy's got a European accent, that could mean a wide variety of things. It could be French, German, Norwegian, Swedish, Spanish, Greek, Serbian, Polish, you know, it could be anything. And a lot of these people don't speak English as their first language either. There's a wide variety of languages within Europe, so it's not a very useful term. The same is true, but to a lesser extent, with British accent. Because there's such a diversity of accents in Britain, it's not really a useful term for pinning down exactly what accent you're talking about when you say British accent. If you say English accent, then it pins it down a little bit better. But that doesn't mean that British accents don't exist. They do exist, it's just not a very useful term. Saying that British accents don't exist is like saying British people don't exist. Dumb. Fucking dumb. Second thing, I realised that most of the people who are watching my videos aren't really the kind of people that would make this mistake, but I need to point out to any British people that don't know this, there are not 4 countries in Britain. There are 3 countries in Britain. Because Britain is an island, alright, with 3 countries in it. England, Scotland and Wales. There are 4 countries in the United Kingdom. That's why it's called the United Kingdom of Great Britain, England, Scotland and Wales, and Northern Ireland. So there aren't 4 countries in Britain, there are 3. There are 4 countries in the UK. Pisses me off when British people don't know that. Especially, not pisses me off because you can be wrong about something. I mean, they should really know it, but you can be wrong about something. But it pisses me off especially when they think I'm an American and they talk down to me because, oh god, crazy Americans not knowing anything outside of their borders. Let me tell you something, kid. There's no such thing as a British accent, and Britain has 4 countries in it. Just thought I'd let you know. Fuck off. You should know this shit and you don't. And then you're condescending to people with your false beliefs. Ah! That's it. Done. Just want to explain what I did with that video, and the fact that British accents do exist. And there are 3 countries in Britain, not 4. God damn it.